Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I painted this really cute cat. So we're starting off with a quick sketch, just trying to make sure that we can get all of the features in, and we're keeping it loose and we're not worrying about it too much, and we're changing things as we go, and we're just doing a little bit of shading here and there just to remind us where the dark areas are and stuff like that. You know, we're adding a little bit of spice and snazz to the ears. Now we're just again going back in with a second layer over top. Now we're starting to put a bit more detail in some of the main areas like the nose and the eyes, and we're adding a bit of sparkle to the eyes, and we're adding coloring in those eyes because we want to really get those areas of interest to be nice and vibrant and looking really sharp and snazzy. We're focusing on shape and color. We're trying to get as saturated color as possible while maintaining some realism, so we're balancing warm and cool colors, and we're doing the ears, and we're using different brushes but for the most part I'm just using this kind of a kind of crayon-y pastel kind of brush, but really you can use any brush that you want. It's mostly just about the way you use it and the colors that you pick. So now we're just starting to add in more details. I added in those whiskers, those kind of like little whiskers too soon, because I hadn't really built up. I like to approach my paintings in layers and build it up nice and slowly, like you would with traditional art. You build it up in layers. I'm not even working on that many different layers. It's mostly one layer. Sometimes I might do other layers at certain points, but generally it's just one layer, and I'm just slowly building up the layers of color as we go. You can notice how the white fur isn't really white. We will add some white in soon, but we're starting with that kind of mid-tone color because that's going to help us to establish a mid-tone so that we can explore our shadows and we can explore our highlights. I've really tried to find some color in the shadows. Like you can see, I've got some nice blue going on down here in the fur. Now we're going into the background, and we're trying to find a background that's going to help make the cat pop. So I kind of put in an orange there, but I was thinking maybe that it was kind of taken away from the eyes a little bit, so I was exploring around trying to find a good background. It took me a while, and then I realized I hadn't fully painted in the fur, and that was a disaster, so I had to repaint in the fur. Then I was really just exploring with the background for ages, trying to find something I liked, and I couldn't really find. Then I was happy with that color, and then I just created a mask and I made it into a circle. I added in some little splashes, and there we go. That's how you paint a little kitty cat. So guys, hope that worked and hope that helped, and if you have any questions, let me know. And if you haven't already, then please join the Discord where we are sharing art. We're doing weekly drawing, things like live drawing and stuff, and it's a cool, vibrant community full of positive vibes, and we're also doing lots of live streaming, and we're having a good time. So like and subscribe, guys, and see you then. Bye.